Hello there. You're probably sick to death by now of seeing that video of Amy Cooper choking her dog whilst weaponizing her whiteness to call the police on a man who had asked her to put her dog on a leash. There is eloquent commentary on this online, but the thing that I want you to understand, especially those of you who watch from the position of leadership in your organization, especially those of you who watch from a position of what in England might be by semi-pejoratively called the kind of the Guardian reading, right-on liberal type. I'm probably in that package. If you're shocked by this, if you think this is only an American phenomenon and not a British one, you're mistaken. If you think that this black man in Central Park was saved by his camera, then you are misunderstanding the status quo. Because another man was filmed while his neck was crushed and he died. This man was saved from the court of public opinion. He was saved from police sanction. He was saved from all the worst that could possibly happen in an interaction like this when a white person weaponizes their whiteness, weaponizes their tears. They were saved because he is a person who went to Harvard. He's saved because his tone was measured and calm. He was saved because he has the most esoteric and counter-stereotypical hobby in birdwatching that anyone might consider for a black man. Not because black people can't naturally be birdwatchers, but it's not what people expect, so it is what's called a counter-stereotypical activity. And all of those things combine to make him an appropriately sympathetic victim. All it would take is one tattoo, a raised voice, for Amy Cooper not to have abused her dog. And the circumstances don't conspire to make this man a magic Negro who walks away. This happens all the time. And often privilege is no protection. Being educated as a black man is no protection from a distance, because nobody can see your diploma. Nobody can hear how articulate you are. If you ever wonder why sometimes black people can appear angry, I would remind you of a James Baldwin quote that's near and dear to my heart. He said to be a Negro in America, in his context, to be a Negro in America and to be relatively conscious is to be angry all the time. Not hard to understand when you consider the history of both Britain and America in regards to race. Last year with the Windrush scandal, people still being deported right now. We need to have conversations about race that are uncomfortable, and I'm pretty much betting that this is going to be the least popular video I've ever done. If you think that you know, if you think you're over it, if you think that this doesn't apply to you, then we especially need to have a conversation about it. Because racism in Britain and America is not being fueled by inarticulate, clumsy racial epithets. It's being fueled by the sophisticated few who manipulate and obfuscate and use proxy words for the N-word and weaponize their whiteness.